What's good? What's good, everybody? Hey, hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, man, I love y'all, man. Back again, another video, another reaction video. Let's go.
Does a man have to make to qualify for you? Starting with you.
Right now, like realistically, because I'm 26, my boyfriend's 26, like near 100,000 a year.
Okay. What about you?
Living in Los Angeles was the question?
No.
Or what?
Wherever, I don't know, wherever you live, I guess.
I mean, I would say at least a 500,000.
500, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Excuse me for my language. $500,000? Are you serious, bro? Yo, get in line with the rest of the women who are delusional just like you. $500,000. I don't think she's worth that much. She looks average, for real. Just being honest.
Come again?
She might have not heard the call.
Hold on. Wait, so for you, you want a guy that...
I mean, I don't really know, as long as like our lifestyle and our goals are in alignment.
So bare minimum...
but not, I mean, definitely six figures is the bare minimum.
But you said like 500,000.
That's what I make. Yeah.
You make 500,000?
No. But I make at least six figures. I make yeah.
How much?
I mean, I make close to 200,000 a year.
You just made that number up. You don't make close to $200,000 a year. If you did, why are you on a podcast with him? Instead, you should be around celebrities like Chris Brown or Rihanna, Cardi B, whatever. But yet you're on a podcast. So how are you making $200,000? Please, somebody tell me. How are you making that type of money? Somebody tell me in the chat. What is she? Is she being serious right now? She just made up that number.
But you said you want 500,000.
Yeah, I mean, at least someone on my level. But I think 500,000 is a good lifestyle.
Isn't that like 2.5 times your level?
I think it's a good lifestyle.
Well, dating a billionaire would be a good lifestyle.
Sure.
You gonna snag a billionaire? Is Andrew here? Andrew? I don't know if you...
I'm just in awe. I'm just listening.
I don't know. That guy said he was a multimillionaire and he'd rather be with a 52-year-old with a son than a young girl. So there are men out there.
Who? Tell me, who? What men? With men making that type of money, they want a chick that's young, youthful, don't have no kids. You got kids. You're old in age. You don't have that type of youthful looking body. You know. You know what? Let's play.
I think you missed the part. That message, said he was joking.
It was sarcastic.
It was sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
So wait, you wanted... Okay, well, hold on. We got to go around the table first. Income for your... Now, you're young, right? But I want to frame
definitely.
it like this is going to be... Maybe you're in your mid to late 20s. This is going to be the guy that you're going to marry. How much do you want him to make?
Realistically, probably anywhere between like 85 to 100. Like if you say I were to be in like my mid-20s.
Sure.
I would rather have a guy that's like debt free. I want a simple life, but if you're gonna put a number on it, I'm gonna say probably 100K.
Okay.
This is just desired salary for like
Mid to late 20s, the guy you're going to marry.
I would agree, like 85 to like 110.
Okay.
Like 70, like 70, 80.
Okay.
Probably six figures because I do want to have kids in my 20s. Like
All
that's
right.
a good starting.
And you want him to stay at home?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I don't really expect someone in their late 20s to have it all, but I think maybe like 70 to 80 to start.
What would you want, assuming his career trajectory at the peak of his career? What do you anticipate the man that you're going to be with earning?
It's a hard question.
Okay.
I honestly don't know.
Well, what do you?
Maybe 100K
Okay.
at least.
All right. And you said 100K was the
Yeah.
500K? Isn't 500K like that's 1%?
I would say
1%?
because
Bro, 500K is not even close to, bro, that's like half. That's like half of 1%, bro. Bro, it's like 0.5. Bro, that's like maybe even less. Bro, that's, you know how many guys is making around that much money a year? That's like, you're talking about Elon Musk. Elon Musk's status right there, man. Excuse me if I didn't say his name right, but that's his status, bro. Like, the top tier guys is making that much money, has the biggest manufacturer companies and like Tesla and making a lot of money with that. That's the guys that the owners of those type of companies. They making over 500K a year, and a lot of those girls, especially the young ones in the 20s, I don't not need a guy making over 100K. And then some of the girls were at least had reasonable prices on it, like around 70K, 80K. But nah, y'all don't need no guys making 100K, especially if y'all not making that either.
I would say at least $1 million
And don't lie on the podcast.
for retirement so we can live in Europe.
Wait, when you say
I don't think it's a number amount that he has to make, but I think,
per year?
no. I think we need at least $1 million each.
$1 million nest egg, you mean?
Yeah, $1 million each to live a really nice life in Europe.
Where in
So,
Europe?
so
In
it's
Italy.
not really a salary requirement. You want a man who has $1 million worth of retirement.
At least, yeah.
Yeah. So that he can take you to Europe and you can live off.
But
his
I would match
retirement.
that too, so. But
You
we
don't
would
have $1
still-
million in retirement. What? You have $1 million worth of retirement nest
I
egg?
have,
Really?
I have half of it.
Well, okay, but that's not $1 million retirement.
But when I'm ready to retire, I'll have close to it.
No, but the question was per year.
Bro, are you 52? Excuse me? How much more years you got left until you not able to work no more? You're not even close to $1 million in retirement. Just like what Andrew is saying. You don't even got that. How many years? You know what? I'm about to roast her ass, bro. You know what? Let me keep going.
And you said 500,000, right?
That's a good start.
I mean, a man who's making $500,000 a year is likely going to far exceed. I mean,
These are
Andrew,
this is top 1%.
Wouldn't-
$500,000 plus a year, top 1%.
wouldn't
Top.
that? But wouldn't $500,000 a year? You're going to far exceed having $1 million in
Giovanni Jade
retirement?
donated $100. She preached degeneracy, prostitution, and complete heresy all night. Refused financial restitution for her sins. Christianity isn't a fun LARP you can just go opt. GTFO of my church. Repent, demon.
Do you want to respond to Giovanni? Sorry, that was my hands. I was doing this. My bad.
What's a LARP?
Like pretend.
Oh. I didn't really get the question, but no. I know who I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just saying, these are wildly high numbers. I mean, your average income earner who's a man, if he's in the middle class, going to be $70K a year, and that's a pretty good living. To be honest with you, you can raise, and there's a common misconception because people want to live in these extraordinarily expensive cities like Santa Barbara, Los Angeles. They don't want to go to places where the weather isn't quite so good, right? But you can raise a family pretty comfortably in the Midwest on $70,000 a year. You can own a home on $70,000 a year, own 2 cars on $70,000 a year. If you budget correctly, that's going to be in the income bracket of most people, right? Even under in $55,000 a year, you might live a slightly worse life, kind of from a subjective standpoint, but you can still live. But moving into kind of this idea, if I want a man who has a
What are you looking at? Why are you looking at the other girls? Like Andrew's giving you some really common sense numbers. Like, what are you looking at the girls for? Like, oh, I can't believe he said that. Yeah, he's probably revealing how much he actually make. That's why you're looking at the other girls, because he probably just actually told what you actually making. Those numbers is probably relating to you, to how much you really making. Like you probably making like around 50 or 60K.
$1 million nest egg to take me to Europe. Doesn't that sound like fan fiction, right? Doesn't that sound almost insane to say at your age that you expect a man with $1 million nest egg to take you to Europe to give you your happily ever after? That's not delusional to you?
Nope. And the person that commented I was a chubby old Asian woman, I'm not chubby. This dress is not doing me any favors in these camera angles, but I'm not chubby.
Well, I'm not
an old Asian lady.
I'm not making any claims to your physical appearance.
You called us an old bag.
I understand you're responding to a chatter. I get that. But
you called us an old bag. That was
you are old.
Rude. An old bag.
You're 53 years old.
52.
Unless
I don't think that's old.
To explain this to you, if you were to live to 104, you would be at half of your life right now. Do you understand that?
Yeah. That's why I'm planning on retiring in the next 3 to 5 years.
You're not young, and I'm not young either, and I'm much younger than you, and I'm not young. So the thing is like, look, I'm just being realistic here. At 52 years old, to expect that a man's going to come in and give you $1 million nest egg to take you to Europe for the rest of your life, you don't think that that's slightly delusional considering the average income of most men? Most men, by the way, in your age bracket are on a Social Security fixed income retirement. Most of them. Like, you're looking for the top tier here.
And I just want to say this, man. She is pure delusional. She wants somebody who's making around $500K a year. Bro, listen, she's like old too, man. Like, come on, bro. 52 years old. Like, got a kid too. Nobody's looking to wife her up. Guys making that type of caliber of money. He's looking for a young, youthful woman who's like in her 20s or 30s. But probably not 30s. Well, I don't know, maybe 30s, early 30s. But he's not looking at getting with a woman that's that's 52 years old. He's not looking for that type, bro. Listen, man, I love y'all, man. Hope y'all like the video, man. Hey, listen, hit that like and subscribe button. I love y'all. Peace.